Correct.
Yeah.
Who is Jesus? Christians say Jesus is God. But in the Bible, John 17:3, Jesus says he was sent by God. But we say he's God in the flesh.
Hi, Christian here. Sorry to interrupt. Actually, John 17:3 says this: "Now this is eternal life, that they know you, the only true God, and Jesus Christ, whom you have sent. I have brought you glory on earth by finishing the work you gave me to do. And now, Father, glorify me in your presence with the glory I had with you before the world began." So what Jesus is actually pointing out when he says his own name, actually as he's praying here, what he's saying is that he is the Messiah. He's completed his task on earth and he's ready to go back and sit on the throne at home.
And why does Matthew 21:11 say Jesus is a prophet? He's more than just a prophet.
Oops, me again. Sorry about this. But actually, Matthew chapter 21, verse 11 says, "The crowds answered, Jesus is the prophet from Nazareth in Galilee." So it wasn't actually Jesus' words.
Does Jesus ever explicitly say he's God? No.
On chapter 8, verse 58, "Very truly I tell you," Jesus answered, "before Abraham was born, I am." And what Jesus is actually referring to here is when Moses met God on the mountain in the burning bush, and Moses said, "Hey, what should I tell the people to call you? You don't have a name." And he says, "I am that I am." He's called himself the great I am. So Jesus here, in chapter 8, verse 58 is actually saying he is the I am.
Does Jesus ever say worship me? No.
Oh, wait, hold on. Just one more second. Actually, if you go to John 14, verse 15, it says, "If you love me, keep my commands." That's Jesus talking. And if you hop down to verse 23, it says, Jesus replied, "Anyone who loves me will obey my teaching. My Father will love them, and we will come to them and make our home with them. Anyone who does not love me will not obey my teaching. These words you hear are not my own. They belong to the Father who sent me." So actually what Jesus is saying here is to live your life for him, and living your life for Jesus is a form of worship.
In Luke 6:12, Jesus prays all night to God. Why would God pray all night to himself? Jesus was showing his human side. Just believe, you'll be saved on Judgment Day.
Can I chime in really quick? So Philippians 2 verse 6 says, "Who being in very nature God, did not consider equality with God something to be used to his own advantage. Rather, he made himself nothing by taking the very nature of a servant."